We're rolling.
Ready. Ready. Have a little look, a little peekaboo. Alrighty. I think we're rolling. I think you caught me working. I think you caught me laying up some parts here. It's a rocker. I guess you could call it a rocker. Just laying it up. Look at the funky color. We got some orange, man. We got some orange parts. I'm going to set this one. This is my first, I've probably done, this is the real light ½ ounce. I probably got like 3, you know, the way I overlap, you'll get to see when I do the next piece. Probably 3 layers on there of the ½ ounce. We'll just stick this up here. I normally have, I got a little exhaust fan here. Here, I'll turn it on just so you can hear it. That tube right there. The other end of that tube, about 6 feet out. A little turbine fan, a little computer fan, but it is fairly noisy. I'm going to unplug it just so you can hear me, seeing how you caught me in the midst of working here. And basically, yeah, we're laying up I'm laying up number 4. Just putting some angel hair down, the 5 ounce. I'm not sure, I've mixed up 6 ounces of resin. Normally I can cruise through 6 ounces pretty quick, but now that the camera caught me, the camera kind of came from out of nowhere, you know. Usually most of my videos are, you know, kind of, a lot of the stuff is done, or we're unmolding. You actually get to see me putting this stuff down. This stuff is so cool. You watch this. This stuff, you get it saturated. It's pretty light material. You just gotta work it. It's part of the process. Look at that. Look how that stuff goes down so nice. Goes around the corners, goes around the contours. I just kind of keep ripping it. Keep ripping it. I keep working it. I'm trying to follow this edge here, because of course this is number 4. We're doing a different color. We're doing orange gel coat. We're gonna pull an orange one. Yeah, I don't know when. Probably won't be tomorrow. I'm just working on getting the that's what you want to do. It looks bad when you first get it on there, but as you work it, as you saturate it and you work it, you know, obviously, you know, working with resins, it's definitely, everything is about time. Everything's about time. You're on a, you know, you're on a clock. Most of this stuff are like 2 layers of the angel. Like 2 layers, you know, I would say it probably adds up more like 3 layers, because you're always, you know, I'm constantly overlapping. It's pretty cool, because it almost disappears, you know, as you saturate. And you're always coming back, because, you know, this stuff moves. Watch this. I'll pull this right here. If the camera can come close, I'll pull it, maybe here, but you can see it. It pulls it away from the corner. So you're always coming back, and you're always kind of tucking it in. You know, you're always kind of working it. You're always coming back, and that's kind of the downfall with hand laminating. You know, you're always kind of looking back as you're moving forward. You know, because you want you know, you want it to lay down nice. You want it to lay down nice. stuff like this, obviously it's the tricky part where you're tucking it down into corners like that. You're coming around corners, you get like creases, but those creases, look at that, they just fold away. Ever since I discovered this stuff, it was you know, when it come to composite building, these little quarter scale vehicles, well, actually it doesn't matter, I use it for everything I do, whether I'm doing a hood scoop, you know, quarter scale composite, it don't matter. This stuff is definitely, probably will never build anything. Got more over here. Grab another strip. Why do I use strips? Well, I use strips because, I don't know, I could lay a whole piece on here if I wanted to and kind of go at it. I just found that the, you know, tearing off pieces, yeah, slows you down a bit. It's a little more time consuming. I just find the pieces are a little easier to, you know, they're a little easier to work. I already did the two, I did both the sills before the camera was rolling. By the way, we're rolling. We're rolling. We're resining and rolling. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here tonight. I know last video was an airbrush video. We're going to do lots more airbrush videos in the upcoming future. A lot of people seem to like the airbrush videos. I know I'm obsessed with the you know, the fiberglass composite work. I can honestly say I love my quarter scale stuff. Don't know really what that's all about. I just I like it. I like collecting them. I like driving them. You know, I like bashing them. I like fixing them. It's just you know, I have real vehicles, believe it or not. I have, you know, we're working on two 1952 trucks. You know, one is a kind of an everyday driver. Probably get used all season, winter, summer, spring, fall. Obviously that's my beautiful wife's truck right behind her at the moment, the camera girl. Mine is outside. You know, mine's going to be more of a, you know, pro street hot rod type unit, and you would think I'd want that in here to be working on it. But, you know, our garage is only so big, and I'm constantly doing other small jobs. You know, I call it garbage stuff. It isn't really garbage stuff. You know, brake jobs. You know, wheel bearings. So I got to kind of keep a bay open. I can't really cluster up the garage, and you know, I mean, I could. Nothing says I can't. But at the moment, you know, if the camera pans over there, we've got, you know, we've got a few airplanes on the go. We've got some cars on the go. You know, we've got stuff boxed up to be shipped out. You know, so when we get the days, which is few and far between, to kind of work on the hobby stuff, that's kind of what we do. I could pull my truck in, and I could be working on it. But the way I see it, between me and the camera girl, we're only two people. Hope the camera can hear me way over off in the yonder. But we're only two people, and technically we can only do, you know, we can only do so much in a day, like most other people. But you know, people wonder how they think that we do so much. They think that we do so much. I mean, yes, we are busybodies and we do stay busy and we do a lot of stuff, you know. I don't know. I kind of don't think we do. I think we could probably do even more stuff if, you know, if we really put our minds to it. But, you know, we kind of choose. I guess you could say we're lucky enough that we can choose what we want to do, kind of when we want to do it, type of thing, which is not half bad. Not half bad. We never put off work though. You know, when friends or family come by and they need something done, whether it's you know, they smash their car into something and they need a dent fixed, or you know, a little touch-up job, you know, or a brake job or something like that, we kind of go out of our way and we do it, because that's just what we do. That's what we do here at Sharp Customs. You know, we do whatever basically comes through the damn door. So you're watching me laminate this up. Don't know how long this basically, as far as my mix, I mix up roughly 6 ounces at a time. I feel comfortable with that. I feel comfortable. I usually got about I'm gonna say 30 to 40 minute window to kind of play with this stuff, which is okay. I don't. It's, you know, it's a decent window, I guess. You know, summertime, obviously that window shrinks way down. You got to work way faster. Now, can you cut the resin down less? Well, sure you can. Of course you can. You can put your, you know, right now I think I'm pushing, as far as my hardener to resin mix, I'm probably at about 1.5% mixture. Could I cut that down? I could cut it down to 1. I'd cut that down to 1, give me just a little, you can really see that angel hair moving around as I'm pushing it. But eventually it all goes down. See, I push in there, it bubbles there. I push in there, it bubbles back there. So I gotta kind of manipulate it and kind of work my way around. A lot of people say, oh, why don't you invest in a chopper gun? Get a chopper gun. You know, get the chop mat gun, do it that way. And it's like, well, yeah, what they don't realize with a chopper gun is, yeah, you can spray on your chop. Now these are little projects. You know, these are, look at this piece here. This piece is pretty small. Can you imagine me spraying this with a chopper gun? It'd be so loaded up with chop mat, you know. And they're not cheap. Chop mat guns, they're not cheap. They're not cheap, especially if you get one that sprays out your resin and your hardener as you're laying down your chop. You know, I don't know if they make a miniature version. Maybe they do. I've never seen one, but you know, doesn't matter. You got to come back even after you spread it down. You got to come back in and you got to roll it all out. You got to roll all the air bubbles out. Kind of what I'm doing here with the brush. It's a chip brush, and basically, and it leaves hairs behind, but they just kind of, they'll blend. They'll become part of it. Sometimes if I can, I'll pick them out, but they'll become part of the piece. How about that? But yeah, I'm no expert at this stuff. I try my best. You know, I watch videos and all that other stuff just like everybody else. But I find the more and more you do it, you kind of find what works best for you. I don't mind using the little chip brushes and, you know, doing what we call the dab and gab. Don't seem to have a problem with it. As far as the products, you know, the stuff that I make, won't know till I get some of them out there in that big bad world. See what they think of the quality. One thing I can say is I do know that most people that build this kind of stuff, yeah, they do like a full-blown, you know, they do full-blown, yeah, see, I'm going to do a one-piecer here, because I know right now, I know my time's running down with this resin. I hate wasting product. Product is expensive these days. I like to use it up. Don't like wasting the product. As much as I'd like to just sit here and kind of dab along, sometimes you gotta just throw a whole piece on and just kind of go for it. Now all these edges, you see this, the fiberglass is sticking up over my edges. What I do is, in about an hour from now, I'll come back and I'll what they call I'll green trim off the edging. Well, I don't really know how to explain it. It's starting to gel up. It's not completely hard. It's still a little bit soft. A lot of people will call it like, you know, they'll call it like cottage cheese. And I can see that some of my resin is already starting to gel. It's already starting to kick. And that's okay, because yeah, it's starting to gel. This will probably be my last piece I get on here. It's unfortunate, but that's the nice thing with the unwaxed resin. I can come back. I can mix up another batch and come right back and keep on going. Don't have to sand nothing. Just kind of keep going. Get my two layers down. I'm more concerned, believe it or not, I'm more concerned about getting the crap out of my bucket. I'm always concerned. I go through so many little containers and dishes doing this because, you know, I like to get them cleaned out, you know, before the stuff goes hard in them. I could just leave it and let it go hard and probably knock it out tomorrow when it's hard, but kind of prefer, look at that, that's kind of a waste, a couple ounces. Shit happens. That's probably because I was doing too much tacking, not enough working. But it happens. It happens. Now my brushes, I do like to try and save the brush. This stuff I'm not even gonna bother with this stuff anymore. I'm gonna quickly dump it. I have this can. So far out of, yeah, well, this is filled with a lot of other stuff too. Oh, there we go. We just get rid of it. Want to save my container, and I want to save my brush. Once this can here is filled up, doesn't always work out. Usually I use up all the product. Like I said, you know, too much talking, not enough working, but that's okay. That's okay for my viewers. I'll just go with it. I thought I might get to this this front nose piece. Now I have, obviously I have the magic potion here. Just gonna put a little bit in there. just acetone. Clean my brush. Give my bucket a rinse. And then we'll go have a look at something else. I think we've probably already looked at it. Maybe. Not sure. I think that's probably good. Just dump that in there. That'll evaporate off overnight. It's just the acetone. Evaporates off pretty darn quick, actually. And I'll keep using this brush. I usually use my brush all night long. Reduce, reuse, recycle. You know what they say. I'll keep using this brush. This brush will, as long as I keep using it, take a rag, wipe my bucket out, and it's ready for the next round. Ready for my next 6 or 8 ounces. There we go. Just gonna set this aside. Set that aside. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Check this out. Watch this. These are nitro gloves. I was using the blue gloves, and yeah, I couldn't get them off. It was like the chemicals were, I believe they were latex gloves, and I believe the chemicals were eating them. And every time I pull a finger like that, boink, just pull the finger right off the glove, and it's like, ah, just take the damn glove off, throw it away. You know, they're kind of disposable, but hey, if I can, look at that, I got them off. If I can reuse them, then I reuse them. So, what was I gonna, I was gonna go over and I was gonna grab the one-piece body. We did some, I mentioned this. Of course, we've got the, we've got this one, you know, the flipper. We've got, I still got to do the flanges for the doors. We got the doors cut out. I got them working. Both doors. I got to do flanges underneath. We got the back. You know, we got flange there. We got the one piecer here. This one will be cut very soon. But interesting enough, what we did is we put this on the scale tonight. That was what I wanted to. I had mentioned that in another video that I would get weights, and 6.6 pounds. Not bad for the amount of fiberglass and resin that it takes to make one of these. If by chance anybody wants to know that, I have the numbers. I keep track of all the ounces of resin. I keep track of the milliliters of gel coat. I keep track of it all on almost every one of these builds. And they all get their numbered label inside. I know it's dark over here. There's just one of my cards with a number on it. This one's number 2. It's number 1. This one right here, believe it or not, right here, that's number 3, and number 4 is the orange one I'm working on. So yeah, you snuck up on me tonight doing some fiberglass work. You got to see me working. Damn it, the camera catches me working sometimes. Little update from Sharp Customs. I know I'm obsessed with the quarter scale GT40s. Wait till you see the next quarter scale car I'm going to be building. It's a classic too. But you're just going to have to stick around and wait and see, because I'm not giving nothing away. So, till our next video, probably going to be, oh, did you see this? We got like the fire going on here. This is the camera girls' little practice picture. We got like a, supposed to be fire, trees. I think it looks pretty good. I messed it up. Look, my bad. Look, I sprayed gel coat or spattered gel coat on it today accidentally. This is just her practice board. So she's gonna try and clean it up and finish it and carry on her practice, but she'll make it look good. And then she'll just wipe it off with reducer and start another picture. Because she's just learning airbrushing. You know, why not? Why not? Why? Because she can. Why do I do the things I do? Because I can. That's what we do here at Sharp Customs. Share, like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. I know you hear it time and time again. That's our video for tonight. Love all my subscribers. I got a bunch of new subscribers. Thank you very much. Make some comments. Peace. Later.